Hi and welcome to Best in Tesla. So I made a video about ARK Invest Big Ideas 2025 about their research on full self-driving technology, and where ARK Invest said Tesla's robotaxis could generate $34 trillion in enterprise value within 5 years. But ARK Invest is not done talking about technology that will disrupt industries. We have 5 more technologies that will disrupt other industries, and Tesla is in 3 of them and SpaceX in the other 2. And one of the biggest one is of course humanoid robots. And ARK Invest thinks that a generalized humanoid robot, as Tesla is developing, represent a $26+ trillion global revenue opportunity. And no, that is not including the $34 trillion enterprise value within the next 5 years. This is on top of that. Tesla's value is going to be off the chart. And combined with Elon Musk's other private company, SpaceX, things are truly going to get wild. All of these disruptive technologies is all coming together over the next 5 years, making a true explosion in technology and making Tesla and SpaceX into something we have never seen before. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So robots should boost productivity and transform industry, as ARK Invest writes. Automation's impact on productivity has transformed industries, with specialized robots as simple as washing machine reducing dramatically the time required for tasks. As they also showed, the time to manufacture a car has been reduced 88% from before the assembly line to after. And Tesla is about to make the assembly line even faster with their unbox production method. And of course, the last few jobs that might be left for humans to do at that production line, Optimus will take over eventually. So the factory will basically just be running itself, saving Tesla a lot of money, and humanoid robots will of course not just be saving Tesla money, but also making a lot of money. Because as ARK Invest wrote, generalizable robotics represent a $26+ trillion global revenue opportunity. Yes, in my other video about ARK Invest Big Ideas 2025, I did talk about how Tesla was the clear leader in the autonomous vehicle race, that ARK Invest said Tesla's robotaxis could generate $34 trillion in enterprise value within the next 5 years. But that was all without the humanoid robot. And now they are talking about $26 trillion global revenue opportunity for a generalized robot, as they see $13 trillion opportunity for manufacturing with the robots and $13 trillion for household robots for you and I. And as they wrote, why a human form factor? Key is that a humanoid robot is generalizable. While a wrench can tighten a knot better than a human hand can, it's not a generalizable tool. The human hand is generalizable, practical in environment built by and designed for humans. Yes, this is one of the things I hear from many of other tech guys like Marcus Brownlee, that is saying he don't even believe humanoid robots will be a thing, as he believes it is the specialized robot that will win. Where I don't really think he gets the opportunity with a generalized humanoid robot. We will basically be printing labor that can do everything we humans can. This will, in my opinion, be one of the biggest markets that we will ever create. And I know Elon Musk's other company, SpaceX, will be the first in line to buy humanoid robots, so they can send them out into space and be testing things out for us, go to the moon, build a moon base, start mining the solar system. As you probably know, the moon's icy south poles is a hot new target for both NASA and the Chinese, as the icy water can be made into drinking water and hydrogen for rockets and oxygen for astronauts to sustain a living on the moon base and serve as a gateway to the rest of the solar system. Imagine having thousands of humanoid robots flying up there and preparing everything for us without endangering any human lives. This is going to be pretty value all on its own, mining the solar system, and a generalized humanoid robot will be able to help with all of that. And if we combine that with SpaceX innovation in reusable rocket, as ARK Invest also talk about in their big ideas, and think that many of the other rocket companies will be able to copy Tesla's reusable rockets here in 2025. And as SpaceX did this the first time in 2015, we have a clear indication of how far ahead SpaceX is. The other guys is 10 years behind SpaceX. And if we look at their chart here of how many reusable boosters SpaceX is using compared to how many new boosters SpaceX is using, it is not hard to understand why SpaceX has become the clear choice to get to space. Even though we have had many skeptics in the space industry about reusability, SpaceX has clearly demonstrated that it works. SpaceX is refurbishing rockets in record time. When the space shuttle cost $1.5 billion per launch, industry experts assumed that an economic reusable rocket would be impossible. SpaceX then flipped the script. According to ARK Invest research, the first stage of the Falcon 9 cost less than $1 million to refurbish. Now, rocket turnaround time should be proportional to the cost required to refurbish a rocket booster, the key metric in tracking launch cost declines. So SpaceX is really making it affordable to go to space. But they are also founding their whole operation not just through the launches for other companies, but with their Starlink internet. And when SpaceX have their Starship ready, they are about to turn on a cost saving for satellite internet that we have never thought was possible. As ARK Invest wrote, according to Wright's law, satellite bandwidth cost should decline roughly 45% for every cumulative doubling in gigabits per second in orbit. Since 2004, the cost of satellite bandwidth has dropped 15,000-fold from $300 million to $20,000 per gigabits per second. According to ARK Invest research, 1 gigabit per second can serve 200 customers. A capital cost of $1,000 per gigabit per second, SpaceX could recoup its Starship and satellites investment with a one-time charge of $5 per customer. That is pretty amazing. And they will, of course, also make this technology the way we communicate with the moon base and later the colony on Mars. So all of that innovation for space travel and space communication combined with Tesla's Optimus robot that we are seeing 69 jobs listing for at the moment, mostly in the manufacturing, well, it does look like Tesla is getting ready for volume production of these humanoid robots this year. So Tesla and SpaceX are about to revolutionize the space industries in ways it's hard to even imagine. So the value creation from a humanoid robot that only costs about $20,000 as the Optimus robot at scale is predicted to cost is going to be tremendous. And one robot would easily increase productivity by 100% compared to a human over a 10-year span. As ARK Invest gives this example of unpaid jobs that a humanoid robot could do. Jobs are bundles of tasks. In a restaurant with a dishwasher machine, which dishes is one of 13 tasks required of a dishwasher. The home is not much different. The dishwasher is one of the most common robots in a house. According to our research, automating activities at home like loading and unloading dishes and cleaning countertops represent a $250 billion revenue opportunity in the US alone. Wow! But the AI running the humanoid robots and the billions of robots that will be helping us out will of course require a whole lot of energy. As I made a whole video about called The Dark Side of AI, so if you haven't checked that one out, you definitely should, link down below. So we will need a lot of energy, but that is also a business that ARK Invest sees will be disrupted. And Tesla is of course part of that energy business sector with their energy storage. And ARK Invest also talk about nuclear energy as they wrote, interest in nuclear energy is surging as companies seeks a clean, reliable power source to sustain AI initiative and meet ambitious net zero carbon goals. So we do see that energy needs for these huge AI data centers is no joke, as both Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are all talking about having nuclear plants running their data centers. But we know Tesla is putting up megapacks at their AI supercomputers to help out with the load. And the decline in battery prices will of course also make this a better and better solution for many companies down the line, and is also making the intermittent energy systems like solar and wind economically attractive with 100% uptime. As Tony Seba has also shown that 100% system run on solar, wind and battery is not only possible, as hundreds of studies has also shown, but it will make energy in abundance, as we will have to build for the coldest and darkest days of the year, but that will result in an overcapacity for the rest of the year, pushing down prices. And because solar and wind are intermittent energy systems, we have been missing the energy storage system, but they are now available from someone like Tesla in the forms of their megapacks, and their software autobidder and virtual machine mode is the last missing pieces to make it possible to run a system 100% on renewable energy. So Tesla will no doubt stand to win a lot on the world's transition to a sustainable future, as they will have the hardware and the software to make it all work, and be printing out the labor force to help out building all this infrastructure and make energy in abundance for their AI and humanoid robots. 3 disruptive technologies, humanoid robots, energy and AI, that are all coming together all at once. And Tesla is part of all 3, and adding SpaceX into the mix, disrupting the space industry with huge reusable starships and space communication, well, I think we have some very exciting years ahead of us. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.